Hey guys, this here is a 38-inch FASCO second generation Charleston, and I got this fan today. I got it at my restore. It was a nice surprise. Haven't been there in months, and it's actually the first decent thing they've had there. But yeah, this one is, like I said, it's a 38-inch size. And this one is in the brown finish. It's in a crinkle finish, or like the hammered, I guess, is what it's, I guess, supposed to be called, but it's like a crinkle finish. It's got walnut blades, and it's got the second generation blade badges, the ones that look kind of like horseshoes, but are a little bit bigger, but not ornate and not huge like the first generation ones. So yeah, um, the fan was $25, and it was a really good deal, honestly. It came with everything, mounting bracket, all the screws, canopy, yeah, basically complete. It was, did not get it with a light kit. It came with the original nose cap, which is always a nice thing to have. I would love to find a place to install this somewhere. I'm not sure, what places I have, though. 38-inch is a kind of an odd size. Maybe the kitchen, but I don't know how I'd feel about a down rod fan there. But then again, 38 inches, it's a strange size. So, we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's go ahead and turn the fan on high. And that pull chain extension is not original. It did not come with any pull chain extensions when I got it. A little slight bit of wobble. I did balance it as best I could. Yeah, it's not that bad. For a small fan, it's a pretty good air mover as well. Of course, it has a FASCO stack motor in it, obviously. I'll turn it down to medium. There's honestly not that huge difference between high and medium, which I guess is expected since this is a smaller fan. But I didn't know that, like, I wasn't expecting it to be this fast. This is like a medium high. If I were to install this, I definitely want it on a speed control so I could get a better medium. Because still moving a lot of air. And finally low. And the one thing about FASCOs is they always have a really nice slow low. Or at least the 52-inch ones. This one, being a smaller fan, is slightly bit faster, but it's definitely slower than other smaller fans, other 36-inch and 38-inch fans, even 42-inch fans that I've seen. Like the Caraway spinner that you can sort of see a little bit behind it there has a pretty fast low, and then the CEC spinner that's just in the foreground of the shot. Sorry, my hand. It's not supposed to be that close, but it's just right back there. Has a really fast low, so I guess this is a pretty good in-between restaurant and functional low. I'm not sure if this one's old enough that the speeds are controlled by resistors or if it's a capacitor-controlled speeds. I think it might be resistors because I can hear a bit of a buzzing when it's on medium and low. Of course, that doesn't mean anything. That could just be motor noise. Stop it. And reverse switch is in one of the vents. There it is. Did I get it? Okay. Slow in reverse. Looks to be going about the same speed on low. And medium in reverse. Once again about the same. It's making a little bit of a whine, like a high-pitched motor whine. In the other direction for some reason. And finally high. Still wobbles. A little bit worse than it did in forward. It's going about the same speed. Definitely hear the high-pitched motor whine now. Alright, so here is on the blades, these really nice dark walnut finish. And then you can really see the crinkle texture in the paint from this angle in the light. Everything is that texture, including the nose cap. So, like the side band, top plate, bottom plate, canopy. The down rod is all scratched up, which is that always happens to these. There's no way to prevent that because the canopy gets, you know, up and slides up and down, and I don't know, something about the galvanized pipe just didn't, the paint doesn't really stick that well to it. But that's the only real cosmetic issue it has. And also the tops of the blades are insanely scratched. I don't know why that is. They're just really scratched up for some reason. But the bottoms are fine. Also, you saw that the reverse switch was in one of the vents right there, as you can see. But up on the top of the motor, as you just saw, you may have noticed, there's a hole for the reverse switch as well, and the 2 screw holes to mount it. So this top plate style was obviously used with other styles, probably like the parlor fan, and what other? Well, probably the State Fair as well. Vanity Fair maybe, I don't know, but definitely with the parlor fan. I know they had the reverse switch was always on the top of the motor in those. So yeah. Oh, and here's the pull chain. This one has an arcless pull chain, like these always did. It's the original pull chain. And the label on this one has the bell canopy, obviously, because it's the second generation. It has the ball socket mounting bracket, because of course this was the very last one to use the bell canopy after they switched from this one to the flatter canopy. Yeah, like the 3rd generation one. But the label is right here on top of the motor, and it says FASCO Industries, Fayetteville, North Carolina, Charleston fan model 438. Serial numbers right there. I'm not sure if there's a date code in the serial number or anything, but there is no date code on here. This is obviously the older style tag. There's a brass plate here. The newer style one is like, it's like a paper or plastic tag that's on the mounting brace here for the motor. But yeah, I guess they didn't start doing date codes until they switched to the other style of tag. But anyways, that's about it for this video. So thank you for watching, and more to come.